Welcome back, everyone, to Third Street Reactions. I'm Zach.
I'm Shane.
We are back with Andor, Episode 6.
Loving this show, Zach.
I am too.
Last episode.
Nice to say.
Yeah. You said you've loved every Star Wars we've done. Personally. Like, with me, you have. I got a reel of you saying. The only thing you haven't said it with is the Clone Wars. Clem is hiding his past. He knows awesome details like who's left and right-handed. Mm-hmm. You particularly are drawn to the name Clem because of your janitor.
History.
Well, you were like a protege of his, right?
I remember drawing this comic when in high school. Eric was in it.
Yeah.
He had to fight Clem.
Was this a thing with, like, Reese's his dad, like being a martial artist guy, and there's like an alien that pops through a dimension?
Yeah.
I can't believe I remember. You remember mine? With like Monty meowing and my dad put him in a cage. He goes, a little discipline with miracles, doesn't he, Kitty? And then his arm splits and he's like Grievous. He has all these belts.
I remember that.
Yeah. Funny enough, there was someone who pointed out that over there, their reaction, he mentioned Clem being a janitor too. And now this Clem person is like famous.
He might be dead. I don't know.
He might be
still alive.
So Skeen finds the blue kyber crystal, and he's pretty... Yeah. Which to me wasn't like a reason to say this person is definitely lying. He could just...
I think, he's hiding something. Look how much money it's worth.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
But then he admits that I'm here for the money.
Yeah, he's a mercenary.
Yeah.
Also, Skeen had a touching backstory about his brother.
Oh, yeah.
Also, Cyril Karn is eating cereal while being nagged by his mother.
Yeah, and his uncle Harlow.
Yeah. Guys, before we jump in, we do have merch. You can check it out. It's a good way to support us. You can also see the full-length uncut version of this on Patreon. We're going to jump in now.
I believe in something. Why am I so unsettled? I mean, you have nothing. You sleep like a stone. Weapons are tools. Those that use them are, by extension, functional assets that we must use to our best advantage. The Empire has no moral boundaries. Why should we not take hold of every chance we can? Let them see how an insurgency adapts.
Well, you're half right. The Empire doesn't play by the rules.
And how am I wrong?
They don't care enough to learn. They don't have to. You mean nothing to them.
Perhaps I'll think differently tomorrow.
Be careful what you wish for.
We should just submit and be thankful. Just take what we're given.
Do I look thankful to you?
No.
You'll be fine. You'll sleep when it's done.
I'll sleep forever.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to live.
A dirt nap.
I think if one person dies, it would be his ass.
His installations look like Hoth.
They do.
They breed a sad combination of traits that make them particularly vulnerable to manipulation. On a practical level, they have great difficulty holding multiple ideas simultaneously.
They remind me of...
We found the best way to steer them.
Their garb reminds me of Mongolia.
You've given them nothing they thought they wanted at the start. Their deeper problem is pride. The Danis would rather lose. They'd rather suffer than accept. Which is wildly ironic, because they basically choked down everything we've thrown at them these last 12 years. It's a 10-day trek up from the lowlands. We offered them a transport because we know they'll refuse, but then along the way we've placed a series of comfort units. Shelters and taverns with cheap local beverages. Quite predictably, what began as 500 pilgrims at the bottom has already dwindled down to... Where are we now, Lieutenant?
We counted 60 last night, sir.
Not that long ago, they'd put 15,000 out there.
Have they any idea this is the last time they'll be allowed up here?
No, there's no profit in that. We spent the last decade promoting an imperial viewing festival down in the Enterprise Zone. They'll have that going forward.
It is their sacred valley, is it not?
When you need plenty of arms and legs to build all you've got planned. The eye, Colonel. You're in for a treat. It really is something to see.
I love these pricks. They're just funny assholes.
I love their outfits in the set.
They look great, yeah.
Oh, they're drinking their coffee together, or whatever the fuck they're drinking.
Calf. If it's calf, yeah.
Tonight must be perfect.
That's the plan, sir.
Perfect. What a word.
Echo 1. Echo 1.
So your first strikes back.
Yeah.
Safe travels.
And to you.
What do you suppose is behind those rocks there, sir? Oh, nothing.
You know, I was looking up the other day, just how much I love some stuff in the original trilogy. Like Luke's Aunt Beru was like putting vegetables in that crock pot thing. I'm thinking I want to make one of those. Yeah, I just think it's so cool.
He was a stormtrooper. Pick it up! Should have been here when Cinta found out. They slaughtered our whole family.
Pick it up. It's snarly.
So just like in episode 7, we had a defector. Wow.
Has it started?
But the Darnies don't believe it ever ends. So, yes, sir, it has definitely started.
Like his camera thing.
Yeah.
Just the production and their outfits and gear, the designs.
Yeah.
It's all there.
I think it might be my new obsession in terms of just cool lore.
Escort, march!
If you're out there in the sticks for like months, I imagine I get a little sloppy with like my marching probably. You know what I mean?
Well,
Alright, guys.
they
Let's
probably
go.
stay on top of them. Relentless drill.
Fat and happy.
Mm-hmm.
Roberta,
Undressing Leonard.
he's 12. He can dress himself. Come and look at this sash.
How old are you, fuck?
None of this was stored properly. It's all compressed.
Perhaps you've expanded?
What?
Where's his imperial blouse?
I'm not wearing that.
You'll do as you're told.
Mother, I don't feel well.
He might have a fever.
You might feel the back of my hand.
The boy is ill, J-Hold.
He's always ill.
He's such a fat bastard.
You really are a bastard.
Get in my bed!
You know, I haven't seen those. I've seen a part of the third one like multiple times.
Huigaro, puspem fachon. Pridoli fitaklu. No frank. Quali bdocher.
It's like Bryan Cranston.
Let them pass.
Oh, Loyal Rose!
They don't have haircuts, they're not trim.
That is kind of the thing. Is like, I mean, he's got a little bit of scruff.
Yeah. But it's still, though, they're not trim at all, like the kid.
No, he looks a little sloppy. Oh, cool.
Metal Gear Solid! In front of the disposal facility.
You were right. I'm not tired at all.
We were waiting! You were waiting? That's your excuse? You should know better. Don't let Gorn catch you.
You do the talking, eh?
Yes, sir.
Let's make quick work of it.
Well, they speak basic too, you know.
Oh, na luca. Voletem. La lucra.
Where is she? We're late.
Stop looking around!
No, they're shutting down right now. Everything's grounded.
That was a pretty plain sight.
Yeah. Especially when it didn't blow up right away. He had all kinds of time to alert somebody.
Yeah. So would you be hustling or would you be sneaking at that moment? I'm wondering, you know?
Yeah. Son's gonna pass the fuck out or something with a thing in his hand and just fall over.
Yeah.
You're stalling.
Echo 1. Echo 1. Echo 1. Echo.
Echo 1.
Oh my god, lady.
Are we going or not?
Damn it, woman. Call it.
Go. We go.
Copy.
Jima Vantes. Mr. Van Stio.
He says, may the eye find the good in all of us.
Tell him we'll give him the gift of our absence and be on our way.
That's so funny. They're both speaking.
Yeah.
Except that
The fat man doesn't know the
yeah,
language.
except he doesn't know. Dun, dun, dun. That's cool.
Blow something up. Something has to happen. Just a calm jammer?
Capira Tarkia!
That was a cool moment. I don't know why. I just liked it.
The sets are so fucking great.
It'll all be much easier. The days of passing skins and ritual nonsense will be soon behind us. No great loss there.
Ritual nonsense.
Forget about it in the first place.
Drop it! On the floor!
What's all this?
Drop it there!
Where's that tenant gone?
Down, on the ground, down.
What is the meaning of this?
Be quiet!
Stop right there.
Kill him.
Yeah, just kill his ass, right?
Let the boy go.
Let the boy go!
Somebody needs to kill him.
Nobody has to die.
That startling could have got that kid shot.
Everything all right, sir?
All good. You can join your men at the bottom of the hill now.
Enjoy the eye.
He knows something's up.
We know about the vault and how it works. We need your hand to key the sensor. We can take just that if you'd prefer.
You'll never make it out.
You better pray we do.
You have no idea.
One path, one choice. We win or everyone dies. Starts now. Jill, please just do what they say.
Yeah? You feel the weight of that on you. Not the devil eggs.
Welcome, sir.
Put them down. Down! Against the wall. Move! Move! Down.
These little gloves.
Sorry.
Your comms have been disabled. Ours are working. If you don't help us, your family will die. If you slow us down, if you stall, if you argue, if you play us in any way, they will die.
You kill us anyway.
Because that's what you do, right? No. If we get what we came for, everyone walks away. But if we go down, you're right there with us.
14 minutes.
Move. Tell me you'll be all right.
I'll be fine.
She's like stone cold.
I'm in. Shield. Expert.
Move! Hands on head! Hands on your head! Stop it! Now! Out!
This is not an inspection, it is a robbery! I am urging you to cooperate.
Enough! Move!
You're telling them to cooperate.
Yeah.
They won't open!
You ready?
Sorry to fucking tell you!
They're in.
Go.
Quit gawking!
What are they gonna do with it?
Load it on the fucking shuttle. They had those guys lined up to load it up.
It's just there's so much of it.
I know. It's under pain of death. You might move pretty quick.
Yeah.
Move! Move!
Takes it too long! Let's go! Let's go!
A vault breach indicator light has gone off and we need clarity.
Boring conversation.
Yeah, I was about to say that!
Go, 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 go!
If I got like 95% of it, that'd be okay with me.
There's still so much left.
It's unbelievable.
5-9! Faster, faster, faster!
Spectacle of fear. Fearsome. Proud of the moment.
So cool.
You.
Quit talking and get pushing. Close it down. Let's go. Last call.
You'll hang for this.
7 years serving you. I deserve worse than that. Are we good to go?
Look at that.
Oh yeah, we got some TIE fighter pilots.
Cool. With a nice old school design.
Oh really?
Are you crazy? Just leave it. Get this thing in the air.
What's going on here?
You're off your post, Corporal. This is a classified mission and you're not cleared to be here. Tell him he needs to leave.
So he's not going to have a heart attack.
I am giving you a direct order, Corporal.
What is going on here?
Sir.
He can take him down?
Yeah, looks like it. That asshole's there, you see him?
Yeah.
There he goes, being an asshole.
Stay on the leader. Nope. No.
A little higher! Just a little higher! Just to cover him! It's a long time to go.
We might not have a good. Oh, thank God. Ooh.
Close calls.
Thank God it's a Star Wars universe.
What is that?
Med spike. Keep him still.
It's always a great, terrible thing. Like, obviously, Pulp Fiction is my thing.
God damn it, get your ass up there. You're gonna save one kid from what's going on, and they could all die.
Climb, climb!
Climb! Climb! Look at the window! Climb! Move! Climb! Now! I don't have the speed to make it! And now you want me to climb? Climb!
The windshield's getting cracked and everything, too. Start shooting.
I was not with fucking shit!
Dive! Vector 65551! Full boost, thrust on level!
That ship looks
This
like
is an intense episode.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Come on!
Like there'll be some TIE fighters.
Yeah.
Biting the dust.
I love how they're in unison, you know.
She wants to bail on him.
He's dying.
You don't know that. There's a doctor. We have it built into the contingency. She doesn't want to jeopardize the mission. This kid, I mean... This kid is the reason that we are here. He is alive.
How do we get to the doctor?
Jesus.
Maz Katana have a similar look.
This is great.
You want to guess how much is in there? $80 million, give or take. What'd you tell me? You want to win and walk away. Well, $40 million apiece. Don't tell me you haven't thought about it. I can't fly the trawler, but I do have a safe place we can hole up.
Damn it, dude.
It's not a rebellion for you.
Oh, I'm a rebel. It's just, me against everybody else.
Where would that put me?
40 million credits is enough for me to forget all about you.
Your brother? With the orchard?
I don't have a brother.
So just leave them here.
Don't play the high mind with me. You're not here to save anybody but yourself.
Rick, don't high road me.
Catch our breath. Split up the winnings. So this will...
Jeez.
That was a great moment.
Yeah.
What was that guy's name?
Skeen. I love him, but yeah, I mean, in the end, he was out for himself.
Didn't make it.
Fuck.
I did everything I could.
It's not you, Doc.
And it's not what you think either.
Oh, surprise me.
I'll give you 30,000 credits for the ship in the barn. That's twice what it's worth.
Excuse me.
Where's Skeen? Skeen!
He's dead. He wanted to take the money and leave you here.
He wouldn't do that.
You're gonna have to think about that.
Taramin warned me.
I'm taking my cut. The number I was promised. I'm leaving you the freighter and what's inside. I did my job. Return this to your friend.
Wait. Nemik's manifesto. He said to give this to you.
I don't want it.
He insisted.
Little detonator in there. Wouldn't that be terrible? I wonder if she's going to realize that he was right about Skeen, though. Because it all hinges on that, kind of. Like how she views him.
Senator Dow's proposal is both temperate and timely.
Senate.
Far more reasoned and thoughtful than the calls for decree we've been hearing from the other side. My bill assails the coarse and blatant domination of a peaceful and faithful ally.
Blue is lovely.
Got anything from Aldani?
Excuse me?
Aldani.
Big rebel attack last night. It's all the news.
Well, I'll have to look.
First, I would have been like, oh, fuck.
Excuse me? Look at her.
Yeah.
Nobody died, though.
How freaking awesome was this episode of Andor?
I thought it was fucking fantastic. It actually had me on the edge of my seat. Not literally, because I'm leaning, but...
Freaking blew my mind. If they do this, they just have the slow build, then they have a climax, and then they have another slow build, and another climax. This season's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I agree. It was my favorite episode.
I loved everything, like the build up, like to the actual heist, going back and forth from the chanting, and it was sweet seeing an AK-47 version of a blaster. And then the TIE fighter scene where they were chasing them with the lights, like the Aurora Borealis, seeing Cassian flip like that. This episode was freaking fantastic. I can't wait to see what's to come. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
In terms of things I'm watching now, it was, I think, the first or the second best single episode of anything I've watched currently.
This is much better than House of the Dragon. This is probably it's much better than Rings of Power. It's much better than anything I'm fucking watching. Except The Strain.
The Eye, the Aldani traditional, the Storm. It was everything I wanted to be. It was beautiful. I kept thinking, like, what is it going to look like? And it...
Big stupid ass eyes, Sauron.
Well, I thought it might have been, like, just a bunch of meteors, but the colors and everything, and the music, and...
Oh, yeah. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
And the Imperial set pieces.
No,
the fucking base on Aldani was...
It was great seeing the TIE fighters kind of like... And normally, they're not scary in the original trilogy. Here, they were kind of scary again. And
well, the intensity of the moment was really bringing it like, oh fuck, they got to get out of there because this thing is not going to stand a chance against these guys when they get there.
Yeah,
but like the set room when it first showed that fat bastard, with the colonel and just like the uniforms and control panels and
Yeah.
shit. They all look great. Fantastic.
The Donnie people who migrate, what? I don't know how many miles.
They make like a pilgrimage.
There were one time 15,000. The Empire broke them down to 60.
Yeah.
And they put all these bars and stuff there to like have people fall out of there.
Yeah, the numbers. Break down the numbers.
They
really remind me of like a Slavic or a steppe people.
Guy who was kind of like remind me a little bit of Bryan Cranston, a little bit the
Yeah.
leader, just kind of with a a little older look at them with the beard.
The camera thing that the Colonel had.
Yeah.
That was just like a cool, like retro looking technology.
No, like one thing I love about the original trilogy so much and I love all the movies, I love the prequels, but one thing that the prequels lack is just like the technology and the shit that was just thrown together just to look. It's like this looks a little different. Let's just change this.
Yeah, like the M42 rifle that was like
Yeah.
transformed into that big, huge blaster rifle.
Yeah.
Like, it's just fucking.
Well, for me, it's just like an Empire when everyone is running out of there. Like there's an ice cream maker.
Yeah.
And like at conventions, there's people who get together, they dress as that guy, and they just find other people with ice cream makers from like the 1970s. They take a picture.
And the thing that the kid was using, the Neek or whatever his name is, the kid that gets killed at the end.
Oh,
he has that little thing that's like telling him the star map or whatever the fuck.
No, that was fucking cool. Yeah, Vel and Cinta, they're still alive.
Yeah.
Big black burly guy.
He did.
Is he dead?
Presumably, he was just laying there. They left him.
Oh yeah,
so
you're
either
right.
the Imperials caught him or he's dead.
Gorn, I thought he got shot, but I wasn't sure.
He was the guy that was the Imperial officer that was there.
The mole.
Yeah, he got shot.
Okay.
And that moment with Skeen was great.
It was great, and
just how fast he turned and blasted his ass.
Yeah, I didn't want it to be true. Is he saying I don't have a brother as I never had one, or is like he's dead now and I'm living for me?
I kind of assumed that because of his demeanor in that conversation that he never had one.
Okay.
He just like.
Okay. You know. But Val had them all wrong then, you know?
Yeah, well, she doesn't seem like she's the greatest in her position. She delayed the operation because her nerves are getting to her.
Yeah. They had a child hostage, and I'm sure they don't intend to shoot that child. Obviously, the threat of it is big enough.
It's very interesting with the gun to the kid's head and everything, because I know there was a big deal in The Dark Knight that they couldn't. Aaron Eckhart couldn't point the gun at the kid's head.
Yep.
They could not.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. So I'm surprised they got away with it here, if it only because it didn't resemble a real gun, but it's definitely a fucking gun.
Looked like a gun to me.
It's a gun,
Yeah.
but I'm talking about a gun you could buy, like a Smith & Wesson revolver. You just run down here to Bridgeport and buy.
To the common
I know it looks like a fucking gun. You don't have to convince me. I'm saying how they got around it, I don't know.
I don't know either. We got to see the Imperial Senate again. Looks great.
Good. So a little.
It just
Imperial
looks like
insignia.
slightly run down version of it. So that's
I would
cool.
say it didn't really look run down. It looked like empty.
Well,
and
yeah.
It looked like color wash.
We didn't look as so clean. So the Gormans is something in the old canon. They were wiped out by the Empire, and then in Star Wars Rebels, Mon Mothma makes an appearance, and they brought that back in, but they changed like the timeline. And I'm trying to think of when Rebels takes place after this. She's talking about the Gormans, and she brought it up to her husband a couple episodes ago. Tell it to the Gormans. So it's funny. She's still talking about levying on their behalf because their trade routes got cut off.
Yeah.
So I know they all get massacred later on. Do you have a favorite moment?
I mean, the one that stands out to me the most right now is when he kills Skeen.
Me,
but there were so many intense moments in this episode.
Yeah, Skeen, that surprised me.
Like them
the
and
most.
the amphibious infiltration.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Of the place, and just there's so many different little
Yeah.
facets to this operation that made it really cool. But I'd probably say the most powerful moment was him shooting Skeen.
And to me, like the shots of seeing the eye, like partake in the sky, and of course trying to use it as an escape, I thought that was just incredibly adrenaline pumping, but it was beautiful. And to me, it was, I think, one of my favorite moments.
Like everything boiling up to them taking off out of that shaft. It was
great.
Nerve-wracking. Well, I like how it ends too, because it ends not on a sure note. Luthen gets kind of what he wanted. He wanted to leave a black eye.
Yeah.
On the Empire. Bell?
I think so. Yeah.
Game of Thrones chick.
Yeah.
Well, she didn't really get what she wanted because
Yeah.
most of her team's dead. She's trying to complete the mission.
Yeah.
And Cassian probably doesn't know what to think because one person's already tried to betray him and everything went south.
To his credit, he's like, I'm just taking my cut, I'm leaving.
He wasn't even taking his cut. He just took his cut and gave it to the other guy to take his ship.
I'm thinking that manifesto is obviously going to change his mind.
Probably.
Yeah.
And the memory of the kid and what all happened.
I'm just super interested in what the next episode is going to be with, obviously...
Luthen?
Luthen, yeah. I'm wondering what his reaction is going to be to Cassian leaving and just everything. Yeah, I'm just wondering what the fallout's going to be Obviously, I think this money's going to help fund the rebellion as well. I don't got anything else, guys. I think you should definitely head over to our Patreon to see the full-length uncut, because we're just jaw-slacked the entire time. I loved it, and I love this show, and there's 6 more episodes left. There's 12, and then there's season 2 that's 12. I'm loving it. Love everything about it. That's it.
Absolutely.
Guys, thank you so much for watching our reaction. If you like this, you want to support us, all you have to do is like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. That absolutely helps a lot. You can also check out our merch.
Tremendously.
We have shirts, and you can also just click that thanks button if you guys don't like, monthly
you don't like wearing shirts,
yeah,
and you don't like drinking out of mugs.